All right, hey everybody. I got a rant today. I could have done it yesterday, but I didn't have time. On all my videos, I try to keep it political free. I usually try not to bring up politics in my videos. I try to keep them funny and stupid, make people laugh. I mean, I got 7 followers, so I really don't care. But something that's been bothering me is this whole separation of church and state, and they're not allowed to teach your kids Christianity, about Jesus, about God, how he created earth, heaven and hell, all that good stuff, the death of Jesus, the resurrection, and Revelation, stuff like that, Exodus with Moses. So they don't want to teach you that kind of stuff, okay? So they want to keep it separate. But what bugs me is they had the right to teach evolution. So that means they had the right to teach my kid a crock of shit, a bunch of bullshit about how we came from microorganisms and that we evolved from fucking monkeys or fish or lizards or little fucking cells that happen to be on the earth. So that pisses me off. So they want my child to be forced to learn evolution and Darwin's theory. And I bring that up because I have 3 high school students, and they've never learned evolution. Every time they've had a thing on that, they either do something completely different. I remove them from the class during that time because I just don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair that you have all these people out there going, "Oh, these fucking Bible thumpers." First of all, we're not Bible thumpers. We believe in what we believe. Sorry that you don't. Sorry that you're an atheist. Sorry that you're just too fucking stupid to realize that God created Earth and man and everything that's on here. So if you're an atheist or whatever, hey, I'm going to judge you. I don't agree with you, but that's okay because God's going to judge me, and heaven and hell is where I'm going to go. But it bothers me because my son's teacher said that he's got to learn it no matter what. She doesn't care what religion he is. Well, guess what, bitch? My child's not going to learn it. I don't just sit there in class, write your name on your piece of paper, and just sit there. I said they kick you out, say, okay, God bless, and leave the class. And if they send you to the office and they ask you why you're there, just say, because I refuse to go against my religion and learn about a lie. Because evolution is just a theory. It's a lie. There is no proof that anybody came from monkeys, besides monkeys and orangutans and any other species of monkeys. Squirrels came from squirrels. God created heaven. So I told him, I said, you tell them that when they start teaching about Genesis, Exodus, the Battle of Jericho, the 10 Commandments, and the stuff that's in the Bible, see my brain, I get so upset, I get brain farts. So the disciples, you want to teach about them, Matthew, Luke, Mark, John again. You want to teach about Mary and her husband John, Jesus' mom and dad, earthly mom and dad, then that's fine. I will start letting my child learn about evolution and Darwin's theory. But until then, take your evolution ideas and stick them so far up your single-celled organism ass and find another job if you get butthurt. My son said his teacher was upset because he wasn't going to learn it. I said, well, take the F. I never learned about evolution in school. My parents didn't make me, and I just took the F. And that's what my children will do. They will take the F and tough shit. They can make it up on another project. They can do extra credit work. But what bothers me the most is that these states out there, the ones that are filled with liberal crybabies, these liberal snowflake Democrats who get butthurt from everything that we do, can sit there and force religion out of schools. So you can't pray at school. You can't have religious clubs at school. You can't be taught about Jesus and God and the Bible. But you can be taught about evolution. You can be taught about Darwin's theory. You can be taught about the Big Bang Theory, which I'm sure all equals up to one little fucking you're an idiot thing there. You can also have certain clubs on school. atheist clubs. You can have LGBTFPMZ clubs or whatever the fuck it is. So you can have all those at school, as long as it doesn't have to do with religion. So where is this coming in line? Because if you look it up, atheism is now considered religion. So if you want to be atheism, fine. You can teach that, as long as you teach about God and Jesus. You want to be a Mormon, and learn about some guy who said he found coins, then so forth, be it. As long as you teach about God and Jesus. You want to teach about Jehovah and the Jewish thing, fine. As long as you talk about God and Jesus and how he created the earth. You want to talk about evolution and Darwin's theory and the Big Bang theory and how some of you idiots may or may not have come from monkeys or the other cells lying around on the ground and think that's exactly what's going to happen, so be it. Teach it. As long as you teach about God and Jesus and how he created the earth and how when you die, he will be the judge of you when he comes and resurrects the rest of us. I'm not perfect. I judge. I'm going to go to heaven or hell, most likely. Unless I change your ways, I'm going to be 38 next month. You never know when life's going to come to a complete stop, and you die. So if you don't want to believe in God, you don't want to believe in Jesus, if you want to believe in Buddha or Jehovah, or you want to believe in aliens come down and resurrect you and take you back to the motherland, that's fine. If you want to believe in evolution, fine, believe in it. But don't push it on people. You don't like when people push religion onto you, don't push that fake shit on me. Don't put it on my kids, because I will call you up. I will ask for your proof. I have proof with my religion. I have a Bible. It accounts for everything. If you look up with the Egyptians, they have accounts of what happened with Moses during Exodus when he led the Jews out of Egypt back to Jerusalem. So if you had the proof, show me. I want to see. Because God said to Peter, upon this rock I build my church. Peter was the rock. Show me where in evolution you had a cell that says, oh, monkey, you are going to be my church, and we're going to multiply, and you're going to lose your hair, but some of you are going to stay monkeys, and some of you fish are going to stay fish, and some of you other animals, well, we're going to kind of leave you as animals. But the rest of you just keep marching on and you become human. So how come I'm not going backwards? If I started from a monkey, from the cell, how come there ain't no more fucking monkeys turning into humans? I don't see it. I don't see fucking monkeys becoming humans. I don't see any fish coming out of the fucking water going, hey, I think I'm going to be fucking human today. I'm just going to start from here to there and die at the end. And then I'm going to have more people do the same thing. At least I know when I reproduce, I have beautiful children. Well, sometimes they're not beautiful because they're a pain in my ass. But so forth and so forth. Because that's what God wanted humans to be. He wanted us to be fruitful. And he wanted us to populate the earth. He may not be happy with us. And it's okay, I don't blame him. Like I said, there's a lot of bad people. I'm not perfect. I'm just as bad as a lot of people. Not as bad as some of these people out there are. But, but you don't teach evolution in school. Don't force it on my kids. Unless you're going to teach about God and Jesus and the Bible and Revelations, which I haven't read. And I probably won't. Because I just don't want to know about it. God can tell me all about it when I go to heaven. As I sit at that bench outside the pearly gates waiting for my children. But when I do see a monkey that comes to heaven, or a single cell, and they say, oh, well, we decided not to evolve and we want to come to heaven, I'll ask them the same thing as, why didn't you evolve? I just don't understand how you can teach one thing but not the other. It's where do you draw a line? They don't teach half the stuff in school anymore. They don't teach a lot about the Civil War. For God's sakes, a lot of these kids don't even know what the Alamo is, who Davy Crockett was, Daniel Boone, David Bowie. You know, you say Andrew Jackson, like, who's that? You know, you tell these kids now that George Washington wasn't the actual first president. I mean, he was the first elected president, but he wasn't. You know, there was no cherry tree. You know, all this shit kids don't even know about anymore. They're putting all kind of stupid crap in history books, teaching you stupid shit like when Clinton was office and had sex with Lewinsky, or when evolution and people came around thinking, oh, I'm a moron, I'm going to think we came from monkeys. They're making our kids dumber and dumber. But anyways, the point of my rant here and my irritation is that if you're going to be an educational school, if it's a public school, if you're going to teach about evolution, you must teach about God and Jesus and how he created the earth, how he created man, and how he created women and the animals on the earth and all the stuff that we went through. Because you can't just teach one lie. Well, that's not true, because God's not a lie. Jesus was not a lie. You teach a theory, and well, okay, there's three lies: evolution, Darwin's theory, and the Big Bang. Those are your three biggest lies. Three biggest theories out there. One out of those four things, we all know something happened. That was Jesus. That was God creating the earth. So the point of my rant is, if you're going to teach one, teach the other. If you're going to make the liberal snowflakes happy and teach about evolution and how they think we came from microorganisms and came monkeys and then came human, then you have to teach the truth. You have to teach the truth about God and Jesus and how he created the earth. Because if not, while my kids are in a public school, they will not learn about stupid bullshit like evolution. But when they leave high school and they go to college, that will be their own choice. They can either choose to miss the assignment and be adults and do it, or that's their choice. But as long as they're in a public school, they will not learn anything about evolution. There's no need for it. No evolution, no. I had checked the time, see what time the kids are going to be home. They get home about 4:30. But as long as they're in a public school, my children will never learn about evolution until they start to teach religion again. When they allow prayer back in school. When they don't get butthurt because a child takes a Bible to school. When that is allowed, then I will allow my child to learn about evolution. I will let them learn that there are people who are too fucking stupid out there to realize that we didn't come from cells. We did not come from monkeys or fish or snakes or aliens, as a matter of fact, did not come down here and populate Earth. God created Earth. He made Adam out of his image. Made Eve from a rib of Adam's. They got in trouble, ate the fruit. You know the rest. Cain killed Abel. God got mad, flooded the earth with Noah. You know, then we had Moses and the Battle of Jericho and David and Goliath and Solomon and all those other guys, Pontius Pilate. So, but that's it. I think with this rant, I needed a beer instead of a cup of coffee. But it's only 15:24. For the non-military people, that's 3:24 in the afternoon. And I don't drink that early. And I don't have alcohol in my home. Yes, I do. I still have some Fireball left. I may need it after this. But anyways, that's it. That is my rant. I'm not okay with evolution. It's the biggest lie ever. Pisses me off that they still try to force at it, and onto people in school, but won't teach religion or anything like that. As you can see here on my right hand side, I have a picture of the Last Supper. I have religious stuff all over my home. This picture here, that's above the Corey and Kate Science Corner, that is of my children after they got their baptism. So we are Catholic. We believe in God and the Mother Mary, the Mother of Jesus. So like I said, my rant is about the idiots in the public school system teaching evolution but not wanting to teach Christianity, God, Jesus, all that stuff. I know for the people that don't ever pay attention, the people that don't pay attention to my videos, doesn't make a difference. I lost track of what I was going to say. Oh, yes, I know my kids go to public school. I know for those who won't comment or watch my videos, because I really don't care. I know I could put my kids in a private school, but private schools cost a lot of money. They run about $3,000 a year. So for 3 kids, that's $9,000. So out of 4 years, do that, 9 times 4. That's a lot of money. So, but I thought about it, and if I did, and I had the money, I would have put my kids in a private school. Now I wouldn't have to worry about you idiots in evolution, or Darwin's theory, or the Big Bang theory. You guys can keep marching on fucking Washington and downtown Palm Springs, here I am at, or wherever else you're sitting in, and thinking that the government's going to take over science and cut funding, because they're not. Don't be stupid. You can keep your evolution. I'm going to keep my faith, my Catholic faith, the true faith of God and Jesus. Okay? Yeah, I got more rants that I can do. It's but I'm not. This is already almost a 17.5 rant over evolution and Christianity. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this with you. It's your choice of what you want to believe in. Like I said, for me and my family, we believe in God. We believe in Jesus. We don't all believe the same thing that the Bible wants us to believe. Trust me, ask my daughter. We disagree on a lot of stuff. But I'm pretty positive she doesn't believe that we came from fucking monkeys. She may not agree with me on other things, but I'm sure the monkey thing she doesn't agree. She agrees that we didn't come from fucking monkeys. So, believe what you want. You want to believe evolution? That's fine. You want to believe Joseph Smith and the Mormon? Fine. Jehovah's, the Jewish people. You want to believe in Buddha? That's fine. You want to believe in Satan? Worship him. I don't care. But without Satan, there's no God. Without no God, there's no Satan. So you're kind of believing in both. But my point is, if you're going to teach one, you must teach the other. So if you want to teach evolution, you got to teach Christianity. You got to teach Satanism. You got to teach the Mormons. You got to teach Jehovah's and Buddhas and stuff like that. Anyways, that's it. I don't want to try and take this over 20 minutes. 90% of you people won't even watch it anyway, so I really don't care. Anyways, that's it. That's my rant and rave for today. Maybe something positive will happen. One of these days I can get on here and rant. Love your family. Love your friends. If you're in a bad situation, get out. If you're in a good situation, make it better. You have a crush? Tell them. You love your wife, love your spouse? Tell them. If you hate them, tell them. If you have left somewhere, good for you. If you don't care about my videos, great. If you do care about them, yeah, I don't care either. So anyways, until next time, I will rant and rave and probably make another video with the science thing over here. Maybe. We did a couple today. You guys, plugging out. Go to Corey and Kate Science Corner. We've done a couple things. Check out the soda ones. It'll show you what you really are doing to your stomach. Then we fucked around with some eggs today too. They're on there. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time.